cool. There's no topless photo of me. That's great. So, Minasan, welcome to the first inaugural episode of the reboot of Toei Toy Talk. I hope you've all had a great week since I've seen you last time on Tuesday. So we have been busy doing nothing. I mean, we have been busy collecting toys, researching toys, and figuring out what we need to have ready for this upcoming week, along with the next week coming up. So, for those that have never joined us on Toei Toy Talk Live on YouTube or on Twitch, we talk about Kamen Rider. Oh yeah, rebooting harder than Hollywood. That is so true. Look how new everything is. It's all rebooted. So if you never joined our channel before, what do? We talk about the Kamen Rider series and its toys. We mainly talk about the toys because there are enough people out there that talk about this series. But you have to remember, it is a toy. It is a show that is basically a commercial to get kids in Japan to buy the toys. So we are adults that have bought toys for a kids show. Are we as bad as My Little Pony fans? No. But yes. But also we collect the toys from the Super Sentai series. What is Super Sentai? It is what the Power Rangers in America gets adapted from. Except for Cosmic Fury. We do not talk about Cosmic Fury. So I hope everyone's got their cup of morning brown. If you're watching live in Australia at 9:14, or if you're in America, we are broadcasting so we can get those American numbers. Yes, every fandom does have those fans. Thank you, Jedi Vader. I want to live in my little box. This is my box where it's just like I don't need to interact with those fans. Iwae, Kamen Rider Meta. Thank you for subbing on Twitch. So for that, we're going to do this. Iwae! Zen Rider no Chikaru Getsugi, Jiku o Koi, Kakuto Murai o Shoroshimes, Toki no Oja, Sonamo, Kamen Rider Meta. Sonamo, Kamen Rider Meta. Masune Sheikan de Shukan de Aru. Thank you for joining. Arobi511, welcome to the morning talk. Thank you for giving us a little bit of a moan this early in the morning. So yes, as I was saying, we also talk about Super Sentai toys. So the current series that are out is Kamen Rider Gavv. It is, isn't it? Yeah, it's like, oh, and why? Oh. So, the current series is from Kamen Rider, Gavv. This series just started on the 1st of September, so it has been 6 days since it's been out. The toys for it, though, have been out a week already. So 1 day extra. Everything comes out on a Saturday in Japan, so they can get ready for that Sunday toy rush. Now, the current series of Super Sentai that's out, we are on the 48th series, and that is Bakuwage Sentai Boom Boonja. So it is another car-themed one, but is more exciting. You can't really say that Car Ranger wasn't exciting, or Turbo Ranger, or Go Onja, or Kira Major is technically a car one, but at the same time, no, it's more vehicles with crystals, but this one's purely cars. Aiden Bar, welcome. I want the chocolate gun, so we'll talk about all that stuff later. Chocorettos, indeed. So what we also have to do as one important thing is, I'm pretty sure Kamen Rider Meta can't talk at the moment, but we have to do what's called a bot check. Oh, it's Kamen Rider Meta. Right. I know them. I'm a big brain. They are not a bot. You're not a bot, Kamen Rider Meta. So I'm glad that my Iwaye got to you. You would have heard it. You were Iwayed. I'm glad to hear that. So we got 5 people watching on YouTube and 5 people watching on Twitch. So as CB Studio says, because he's not here, we're gonna say hello to all you people out there in YouTube and Twitch land. So all you people out there watching on mobile phones and all you people watching out there on TV land. I just discovered the blurps I can redeem with bits. I'm endangered. Jedi Vader, the more bits you earn, the more you can use your blurb. So we're currently in an ad break. I love how Twitch does this. So on YouTube, you YouTubers and also the people that are subscribing on Omae o sumi no kazero. So yes, congratulations. It is the 15th anniversary Kamen Rider Double. But just for YouTube people, for the next 30 seconds, what is your favorite W character? I'll wait for 30 seconds so Twitch can catch up. So if you want to follow us on Twitch, though, for people out there and YouTube, you can interact with us more on the Twitch stream, but you are welcome to continue watching on YouTube. I don't mind. I'm just going to drink my morning brown. Remember, the current discussion is favorite Kamen Rider W character. Kamen Rider Darren. Oh yeah, I love Darren. The detective-looking guy. So yes. You are not late, K. Kieran Transformers 1. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We had a little bit of computer issues, so we're just doing a little bit of light banter. But the current, morning brown, morning frown. What the heck is morning brown? Morning brown is blah, blah, blah. Yeah, so as we know. Hello from Kamen Rider here, because I have to wait 10 minutes to talk. That's alright. That's alright. Kamen Rider Meta. We haven't started the proper discussion yet, but I appreciate you for joining us for our very first stream where we're trying to get more engagement from the American audience. And I know you're living in America, so welcome, welcome, welcome. We will properly start talking about toys in just a minute, but yeah, just saying hi to everyone. Have your coffee for all the Australians because it is 9 o'clock. Now, the blurps are playing up a little bit because I do have a lot of tabs open because we have a lot of toys to talk about. So I will need to have this PC cleaned. But you can hear me clearly, and that's all that matters. So for those people that are joining us who have never really joined us also on Twitch, you guys have more control than the people do on YouTube. So thank you for watching on Twitch. The only problem is, of course, is you will get more ads on Twitch because Jeff Bean Soup wants money. So you can subscribe, you can sub with us, but you will have lots more controls with this stream. I know I'm doing a plug, but I'm just letting you guys know. See, watching via YouTube, follow us on Twitch. We can interact more with the stream, as it says there. So what does that mean? You can post more emotes. So I welcome emote spam on the Twitch channel. Please and thank you. Go right ahead. Go crazy. Go spamming those emotes. Go ham. Go do it. I'm going to pause my stream here on Twitch because I don't need to see that. And I'm going to pause the dashboard so we can hopefully get the blurps working better. Now, you can blurp. You can drop all your emotes because we've set it up so you can emote spam. Look at that. That's what I want. That's what I want to see. I want interactions from you people. Please refrain sending long messages. Don't worry about it. Let's keep it designs. You are a VIP here, so disregard. I'm trying to set up, because we're trying to engage with a bigger audience, I'm trying to set up some stipulations, but do not stress about it. Yeah, look at that. Already fighting against the Streamlabs bot. The Streamlabs bot is to prevent racism, but I do have the chat bots. The night bots are up. The night bots back to its old effectiveness. Yeah, please go ham. But yeah, look at that. You can see Kamen Rider Meta is our newest follower down on the around here. So you do stuff, you get on the board. So yeah. Join us on Twitch. You can do blurps. You get redeem stuff. And you get to do that. So I'm going to probably, after the end of the stream, remove that message of please refrain sending long messages because I don't want my VIPs banned. I don't want you guys banned, especially because you're doing what I've asked. I want emote spams. But also, we will get the blurps working up when we get further into the stream by removing a whole bunch of tabs. And then it's just like my computer has crashed. Oh no. So I got that. Just actually, I don't even need to have these tabs open anymore. This is just if I want to see who's watching. So yeah, we got some people watching on YouTube. We got some people watching on Twitch. Once again, hello. I appreciate you all coming out this morning or this evening. So for those in America, welcome. I know I'm repeating myself a lot, but you never know who's watching at this point of time. We are trying to do this so we can get more engagement with the American audience. So depending on where you are, it's probably 7:20 or 4:20 Nice. It is 4:20 in California. Let's blaze it, motherfuckers. Wah, wah, wah. This is where we need all the 420 memes and whatnot playing. So let's spam that green emotes. Let's go. Spam the green. Wow, I have a lot of energy for someone who only got 7 hours of sleep, but this coffee is not hitting me just yet. Don't know why I have a PC here, a PC monitor, because I don't use it to look at it. I should put it here, because then I'll look here instead of over here. But anyway, emote spam, whatever. If you just want to watch on YouTube, there we go. Wah, 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 wah. Thank you, Jedi Vader. That's what we want to hear. That's what we want to hear. So as I said, you watch us on Twitch, you get to interact more, but you're welcome to just sit back and relax on YouTube. So it is almost 9:30. I think we've had enough banter and PC issues as it is. So we need to talk about what people have come here for. Toys. Toys from Kamen Rider and Super Sentai. So without further ado-doos, let's talk about toys. Maybe? Yeah? Okay. We're going to start with a little bit of news. I'm actually going to try to see if there's some more events. I know, I'm going to get events out of the way. Gashato indeed. Events by Toei. I know you can't really see me typing, but you don't want to see all my tabs. It's just all porn. I mean, shit. Freudian slip. So, and I'm just opening up more tabs, and it's just going to cause my computer to freak out more so. But hey, when in Rome, do Romans, right? Especially I want to talk about some events that I don't normally get to talk to with people, because you guys, it was always too early for a lot of the Americans. Like, oh my god, I can't believe I'm up this early at like 7 a.m. to watch some Australian talk shit. It's really bad. But no, we're not going to do that. So, oh, I got Pingy. What is this Pingy? Captain Gokai, thank you for joining us. Thank you for resubbing again. I greatly appreciate that. Okay. Okay, finally, is me, Calvin, the Parado Twin. Thank you. Welcome properly into the chat, Kamen Rider Meta. So I will do this for you one more time. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get the book, because I appreciate you all. So, if I was to PMC, I of course was going to bring my book. Now, this is a book I made for my Was cosplay a long time ago. It is made from actual clocks along with some laser cut pieces. So all these gears you see here are actual pieces that they use for steampunk shit. But this is an actual watch that I ripped the shit out of. This is another watch. This is a second watch just so I could get this clip. I think it was from a Casio watch. And then I butchered some of the other pieces on the back. So, yeah. So, of course, for Kamen Rider Meta for joining us first time. And also, I'll give one to Captain Gokai for resubbing for 6 times. So, we're going to open up our book. Iwai! Zen Rider no Shikaru Getsugi, Jiku o koi kaku to murai o shoroshimesu, Toki no Oja, Sonamamo, Kamen Rider Meta, Masa ne seitan ni shukan ni aru. Also, I would have been dressed as Was for me helping Masahiro Inoue. It was always the goal for PMC was to lose the weight for that costume over here. See, there's the Kamen Rider Was costume, but it's just got a what's that belt? That's the Falcon belt on, and he's wearing a Kylo Ren helmet at the moment. So yeah, I was gonna wear that, and when Masahiro Inoue was gonna come out, I was gonna Iwai and get him to rip the book out of my hands, but instead I went as Gates because that costume doesn't fit me anymore, even though I tried to lose weight. So wah. So yeah, and also to Captain Gokai for resubbing for the 6th time. You get another Iwai. So I'm gonna, according to this book, It says you're going to sub for a 7th time. So, Iwae, Zen Rider no Chikaru Getsuki, Jiku Okoi Kakute Morai Shoroshimes, Toki no Oja, Sonaramo, Kamen Rider Captain Gokai, Masa na Seitan ni Shukan ni Aru. I like this book. But yeah, it is a I'm looking here, it's on here, the piece of the watch. It even says Casio on it. So yeah, I butchered 2 watches died in the making of this book. The book is like a Halloween Disney book that I found that was pretty thick and the right texture that I wanted. So I was like, hell yeah. Struggling for weight loss is definitely real. I did lose enough weight. I actually could wear the costume. The only catch is my rib cage did not shrink. So I tried wearing it and I actually couldn't breathe. So if I'm trying to help people at PMC, right, or walk around PMC, I think I would have collapsed from the constriction on my rib cage. So unless I wanted to remove my ribs like old mate, what's his face, Marilyn Manson, I don't think I could have wore that costume for PMC. Unless next time, donate in the chat, in the description somewhere, donate so I can get rib removal or rib reduction. Is rib reduction a thing? I don't know. Crazy, right? So I'm just going to quickly check the chat. See what's happening here. Meta redeemed gas chat. Thank you. So yeah, thank you. So Kamen Rider Meta, as you would have heard, you can redeem Space Bucks. They're down in the corner or over in the chat somewhere there, and you can redeem it for blurps. Blurps are great because due to 13th Geek, I found out about blurps. So shout out to 13th Geek. He's probably busy at the moment, but he'll join the stream maybe later. Mega Dong! It's Mega Dong. He is the MVP, and only because I know he's donated before. Mega Dong has joined. Oh, he's my MVP. I hope you were at PMC. I wish I saw you there, Mega Dong. Let's see, Jedi Vader. Oh, he's given the bits already. Wow. I guess how come it's not popping up here? It should. Oh, I'll change this so it actually shows bit donations, which is very rude. It should have done that. Why you no bit donate? Why you no show? Bloody thing. Let's see. Megadong, that's really cool. Streamlabs can eat a dick. Struggle for win was real, worth it. Thank you for the Iwai, of course, Captain Gokai. Thank you for resubbing. Damn, I miss PMC already. I wish we got a picture of... I know, right? I wanted to do the Spider-Man. But that's what happens when you work for Tokyo Spirits. You just have no time to do anything. So yes, as we all know, I was too busy working to get too many pictures. If all 3 of us were at the Tokyo Spirits table, I would have been like Sumimasen, Inoue-san, and then done the photo, and yeah, gone from there. I know I got photos separately with Kamen Rider Meta and 13th Geek, but we never got it together. Photoshop. Let's Photoshop the shit out of it. And don't worry about the spamming caps. You're not really spamming caps too much. I'm going to update it. I thought 50 characters wasn't going to be that much. Like, jeez. Yeah, nah, taking after Marilyn Manson is definitely not something you want to do. Jeez. I love our 13th Geek. That's bestie, yep. We have Tokusatsu Focus YouTube channel. So, of course, if you haven't... followed on our YouTube channel, we have some anniversary Kamen Rider W content coming out in the future. Also, it is September 7th, so you know what's happening in a few days. No, don't say those numbers. Those are bad numbers. The 13th of September, we got some special content coming out ready for the 13th. Critical finish. We got some exciting items coming out for the 13th of September. Because we love Kaiser Day here, so... And my stomach is really grumbling, holy shit. We got some crazy items for September 13th, so hopefully they arrive in time. Otherwise, this belt stand with these Kamen Rider belts over here are going to be a little bit empty and naked, but oh well. Ooh woo, indeed a Roby. Ooh woo. Spacebucks redeems are cool, but the library for bits is Yug. I'm trying to improve it. Yeah. I apologize. I don't normally get tipped enough, so that's why things aren't that great. We have so much spam. I need to move that. Nah, I'm gonna leave that over here instead of bringing it down here. You want to interfere with the stream? You interfere with the stream. You're spending those space bucks by watching. Oh my god. Stop it! All right, it's getting crazy.
It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
Why you have to be mad? I picked some of the good ones next time if there's next time space. So let's see. Let's go Nightbot. Nightbot is going off. He is set to go off every 5 minutes, but 5-minute intervals of different messages. 23 years ago. Wow. Ooh woos, ooh woos. You need some breakfast. I really do. But hey, I'm here to talk about toys and entertain you guys. So I think it's because Twitch limits you on redeems. Yeah. I set up some time limits.
Google it! Google it!
I set up some limits for the blurps. But I think you can do more with the more expensive ones. But hey, 7K to spend. Wow. Wow, Orobi. Why you do this? Sorry, I'm Ultimate X-Aid fan. You should see my Tiger and Snipe cosplays. I think I've seen some pictures of your Tiger cosplays. I'm just waiting for my Gemu stuff. That will be Christmas. We're going to do a big Gemu episode. Ooh, Merry Christmas, Laser. I kind of want to do a photo shoot in the rain in my Laser costume and use it as my Christmas card and be like... But the blurps library is massive. Got to implement that on Putty Stream. Yeah, definitely go through the blurps. A lot of them are repeated, and some of them are dog shit. So that's why I'm like, I found what I liked at the moment, and I'm just continually looking for more blurps in the future. So yeah, does that mean you'll update your Twitch PFE? Yeah, probably. This is the update. But we need to continuously update everything. More viewers means I'll update stuff more. Think about it. So yeah, we currently got 6 people watching on YouTube, 6 people watching on Twitch. So yes. Laser and Go Busters love Christmas hat. Who died in Go Busters on Christmas? I forget that one. I haven't seen Go Busters in like 13. Is it 12 years? 12, 13 years? Something dumb. It's something fucking dumb. Go Busters is one of those I watched at the time of when it came out. I always dream of doing a Rain cosplay photo shoot, but my god, I fear the aftercare process. Yeah, I would need some... Well, to be fair, I do now have a XA driver that I got in a bundle for 25 Australian, which is like fucking nothing. 25? I gave him 30 out of... I don't want change. So I do have a Gashat gamer driver that I can now yeet into the rain. And most of my laser costume was all secondhand stuff. So, and by laser, I mean my Kiryu Kujo costume. So I'm definitely ready to jump into the rain and be like, should be fun. The parents died on Christmas, right? It was when everything happened. The Messiah destroyed everything on Christmas. Crimsmas fun. But yeah, that's disappointing. Let me see. I'm going to update this. So that's top donor. That's why I want bits. I'm not that fancy. No one cares to donate. Everyone needs to buy toys. Blah 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 beep blah blip blip blip. Follow train, bits train, train counter, bits train clock, bit but boot. I will update it later because I can't find what I want. That's subscriber points, most recent follow, most recent cheerer. I think it's that one. That's Rab. Rab. Haven't seen Rab in ages. Total cheer amount. No, you don't need to see that. Wow, rude. Rude. Nah. Just gonna keep it as donate and just stand in the corner and cry and be like, pathetic sounds. I'll look it up later. This is just me trying to fix up the stream, and now it's like, oh my god, your stream is boring. But yeah, I am talking shit. Goddamn. Donations, train counter, most recent Twitch charity. Don't know. I just push cancel. Sweet. Anyway, I think we need to talk about toys. Toys? It has been me rabbling here for 27 minutes about random shit. But that's the best type of shit, is when it's random. You're talking about civilian. I'm like, I want to do rider suit. Nah, yeah, I do civilian costumes more than I do suits because I can't afford that. I got toys to buy, my dear. I do declare these Kamen Rider costumes are just too expensive when I can try to look absolutely delightful in there. Like, imagine taking care of your rider suit after being in the rain. Ugh. That shit would melt. Train mentioned you've activated my autism. So, all aboard Tokuja. We're going to talk about Tokuja 10th anniversary later. Oh, yeah! Or it's like, what is it? Just getting distracted myself. On that Rick and Morty episode, how you go, yeah! Gotta do one of those. You should have bought Yasuhisa's merchandise while he was at PMC. Also, you gotta get yourself one of these. Oh yeah. I'm the barrier you need to get over. Get yourself one of these. This is a recent edition. Lol. I saw like only picture sets that I could buy. Was there more? He had little acrylics. Did you buy his acrylics or have you bought his acrylics before? Also, Masahiro Inoue had a lot of stuff to sell, but it was all this Comic-Cat leftover stuff. Yeah. Alright, let's start this stream to talk about toys. I'm going to put it onto the Kamen Rider official page, otherwise everything will have a heart attack. Nah, we just share the cool stuff with you. Sisterhood of Traveling Go 100 Toys, lol. I didn't see the acrylics. I'm so sad. Was that my mission? Was that on Sunday because I wasn't there Sunday? Honestly, I swear he had the acrylics since Friday. He only wore the jacket from Saturday onwards and then started doing his hair from Saturday halfway. So yeah, he did bring his own merchandise. That was up to Toku Photo Biz to also tell everyone, please buy his additional stuff. So props to Toko Photo Biz for looking after two guests, but then on top of telling people buy their additional stuff, I think that's too much work for him. So, Morning Brown. Yeah, I picked up the acrylics I picked up one of his acrylics in Japan, Toku Spirits 2023. Anyway, it's now 30 minutes of me talking shit. Get ready for 2 hours of me talking shit. Anyway, let's go. Let's talk about toys. Toy Talk starts now. I hope you're ready and warmed up to talk about toys. Dab. So, Toy Talk is going to start with non-Toy Talk because I'm shit like that because there's not really that much to do. The record of keeping him off track is 2 hours. Hey, Megadong is still here. Also, once again, thank you for joining Megadong. I wish you were at PMC, and if you were, I apologize for not seeing you, as I was working with a Kamen Rider. Wah. Alright, so, the reason why I'm bringing up these three things here at the moment is, as we all know, in America today, it is their date anniversary of Kamen Rider W. In the proper hemispheres, so Japan's ones, well, outside of the world in Japan and Australia, ours was yesterday. So they announced the key visuals for the Skull movie. I spent all day yesterday waiting for them to announce like a complete selection modification 1.5 Lost Driver Fudo P edition, because I thought they would have announced, or not even a Fudo P edition, just even another 1.5 edition of the Kamen Rider W drivers that have the actors' voice lines in it. Now, I understand Masaki Suda is very... Masaki Suda? I'm pretty sure that's his name. I don't care. Philip, he would be a bit harder to get, but not as hard as getting, say, Kiria Ren. But they still could have got them in studios and doing voice lines, right? Right? Like, that's what we want. We want Kamen Rider toys that have the actors' voice lines in it. Now, I am going to do an episode in the next coming week about toys that have actors' voice lines on it from Kamen Rider W. There are a few, and I'm going to talk about which ones you should get. But that's not the point. Is we never had a DX or CSM item that has a whole bunch of voice lines from the original cast on it. It's always been like the Fudo P anime, because anime actors get paid scratch. And then we have the stage musicals voice line ones. But I'm going to talk about why we need the original cast to do voice lines, because everyone else gets items with the original cast. But voice actors are easy to get voice line toys from, so that's why we had the Deno toys were with all the Imagins, but not with the actors. So also, I'm loving this Superman little curl that I got going here for some reason. So anyway, as we know, they announced some more key visuals for the Skull movie that's coming up. I'm waiting for a update of... I think that what they're going to do is they're probably going to package like a Skull update in a little box. So, Iwai, Putty, thank you for joining. Iwai! Zen Rider no Chikaru Getsuki, Jiku o Koi Kakuto Murai o Shoroshimes Toki no Oja, Sonomomo, Kamen Rider Putty O5! Masa ni seikan ni shukan ni aru. I wonder why they never do an English dub. Technically, there are English dubs, Kamen Rider Meta, but they're made for the Singaporean audience. So there is Kamen Rider Decade, Kiva, Kabuto. They're all done. They do dubs because they get those shows on like their Cartoon Network equivalents. So you can actually find clips of the actors being dubbed over with English-speaking people, but they're all they're not the best. But I think the reason why we're not getting Fudo P dubbed or any of the other series is because they just don't believe that it's worthwhile spending the money to pay for a cast to redub it, and also, who's going to buy the DVDs? Kamen Rider fans are very small and in between, so they're not seeing those numbers yet. So sure, Shout Factory are releasing the Sentai and some of the Kamen Rider DVDs, but they might not be making enough money to warrant them dubbing it in English. So unfortunately, subs over dubs in this case. Subs are winning. Suck it, dub fans. Dub wub 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 wub. Also, I'm unaware, please let me know in the chat, North American fans, did Fudo P, or Fudo Detectives, whatever you want to call it, I call it Fudo PI, or Fudo PP, did it receive a DVD Blu-ray release in North America? Now, we know Japan got the release of Fudo PI, because of course they did. They got a whole bunch of releases. They got a collector's set and also sets that came with Shinkocho Seiho Kamen Rider W figures. But we in Australia have not received a Kamen Rider Fudo P release. I would have bought it, but then again, I would have only been the few people who would have bought it. But I want to know, North America, did you get a release? I think it's Crunchyroll /Sony /Funimation just shitting their pants, being like, oh, no one really watched it on the Crunchyroll app. They maybe watched the first episode, but no one's watched it in its entirety. So they've gone, we don't need to release it on DVD when you can just fucking watch it on our Crunchyroll app. Which is sad because, yes, I would have bought the DVD and chucked it into my DVD collection. And then, so at this point in time, I'd have to buy the Kamen Rider W in Japanese and then Futopia in Japanese. That's all we can get, but legally the only way we can watch Futopia is on Crunchyroll. So, blah! Yeah. Let's check the chat, see what's happening. American lol. I want to use this time, just call me Calvin. Nah, meta. Kamen Rider meta. Meta! Meta! I think I heard the Kabuto dub before. Cool. Alright, basically I should threaten people to buy. That's the only way. The more people that buy, the more the companies will watch it. But, or the companies will sell it. So, more people need to watch Futopia first, and then maybe we do a change to be like, oh, Crunchyroll, please bring out this on DVD. Who knows? Basically, what is this one? I watched Futopia on Crunchyroll. It's the only way you can do it, or you cam ripped it or streamed it or whatever. There are some fantastic dubs out there, but subs for life, excellent. Jedi Vader, excellent. There are some, like recently I watched Delicious in Dungeon in English because of Gamatori, and so I didn't watch it in Japanese. And I don't watch both. I don't Porcan or Los Dos. It's one or the other. So once I started watching it in English, I was like, okay, I don't need to watch it in Japanese. So yeah, English cast. Apparently CDs are seeing a bit of a comeback, so maybe physical releases might follow suit. That's an interesting concept. A lot more recent animes have had actual voice actors. Yes. But also comes down to money. So anyway, we're going to talk about this Skull movie that's coming out. So just remember, it is about Begins Night along with parts of Message from Skull. The reason for that is this was adapted from a chapter or volume in Futopia. There was a whole volume dedicated onto this. So what they're doing is they're turning that volume / chapters into a movie instead of, like, they've been doing that a lot with a lot of current animes, like say Goblin Slayer and Oroksuki Doji. No, sorry, Kimetsu no Yaiba. So they turn a small volume into a movie just to generate sales. So yeah, it is basically parts of the first episode, but also parts of the Kamen Rider W Decade crossover movie Begins Night, along with parts of the Kamen Rider O's W movie, or smashing Skull's backstory into one, but also written from the Futopia perspective. So we got this. This is just the visuals that they released yesterday. Then they released a voice cast for it. So yeah, as you can see, Skull with W in the background. Get rid of these ads. That's the one thing I hate about the Kamen Rider website, is that it's not very safe and it just spams you with ads all the time. I'm like, can you fuck off? So Koji is coming back to sing. So Koji Kikawa is back. No, he's not voicing Skull, because he's a busy man. He's a busy, handsome man. He is singing the theme song for this movie, so that's great that he is back in some capacity. So if you don't know, Skull will be voiced by Seto Kaiba's voice actor, not Eric Stewart. We're talking about the Japanese version, who also was Vale in Kamen Rider Revice, and also the Kachins in Kamen Rider Zio. So he will be Skull. So that's why with all this Skull announcement stuff yesterday, I was expecting a Kamen Rider Skull CSM 1.5 Gaia memory or some shit to be announced, and they're just like, nah. I believe they're probably going to do something when the movie comes out or when it comes to DVD, and it will be like an exclusive item. So for those that didn't know, there was also a CSM exclusive item for one volume. It was the CSM Joker Dopant memory. Joker memory. I think I write in Dopant, but it doesn't really matter. I'm just going to write Dopant. Yeah, so as you can see here, this was announced as an exclusive giveaway item. Not giveaway item. You had to buy the magazine. I'll open it up a bit bigger. This is a joke. Don't do that. That's a fucking joke. That's a joke. We're gonna go onto Reddit. I'm gonna open it up on Reddit. So if you bought volume 14, you got a slip to send away with 3,000 yen to purchase the complete selection modification Joker Dopant memory. Comes with 2 stickers. One's doesn't really have, it's got the Joker faceplate on it, and then an empty faceplate. Does come with sounds by Tokime from the anime. Yeah, so I think they're going to go. So with the Skull release, with the release of the Skull movie, we're going to release a Skull CSM 1.5 Skull memory, and I'm just going to be like, fuck. Because that will, as always, Japan promotes DVD Blu-ray sales, especially with the Kamen Rider series, or any series, really, even JoJo. They did it with JoJo. They release exclusive items to generate DVD sales. Even though the DVD itself is only worth $20 to $30, they'll tack on a very expensive toy and push the sale of that item, push the cost of that item up. So, for example, in a few days, we're getting the Kamen Rider Fies DVDs, but it's packaged exclusively with the CSM Kaiser Phone 20. Now, that pushed the sale of a $20 to $30 DVD Blu-ray. Well, in Japan, actually, they're pretty pricey, so they're like $40 to $50. This pushed that DVD Blu-ray up to $200, almost $300. Yes, I'm getting it because it's fucking Kaiser, but holy shit, that's the most I've ever bought for a Blu-ray DVD. I did buy the, I'm looking up at it so I can remember, the Taja Spinner from the Kamen Rider O's 10th anniversary movie. I think that was just under $200. So, of course, with inflation and all that shit, now the Kaiser phone is very pricey. So if you wanted that separately, they're probably going to charge you $250 or so on the secondhand market. So you might as well just buy the Blu-ray DVD. Yes, it might still be available Army if you have an Army account. Once we start talking about the items, it's in my tabs up here. We will get to that in a second. I'll show you how you can purchase one just before pre-orders close. So it is being sold on, in regards to the Kaiser phone, it is being sold via P Bandai, but also it is getting a regular release for people who don't want to go to the shops in Japan and just pick it up. I don't understand that. But yeah, my prediction is if the movie comes out, they'll make an announcement for a packaging P Bandai special set, or they're going to release it with the DVD Blu-ray in a few months. That's my prediction. Thoughts? Anyone? Thoughts? Dust? Anyone? No? Dust? No? Anyone? Dust? Cool. So, Koji Kikawa is back, just singing the theme songs like he did for Fudo P. He actually wrote the songs for Fudo P. He did the backing tracks. It was Eternal who did the singing of those songs. So yeah, the song is called Become a Man Who Looks Good on You. But of course, that's the English shitty translation, not the Japanese proper one. So he came back. He thought, as you can see here, it says, artist comment is, I was conscious of the perspective of what if Sokichi Narumi were to sing. I read the script, expanded the image in my mind, and sprinkled words that fit the story. I created the song to cheer on the young people who appear in the work, telling them, if you believe in yourself and move forward, you'll be fine. So yes, he produced the songs, of course, One World and Pobody's Nerfect. So yeah, now he's come back for another song, which is exciting. And they announced the cast, fuck off ads, for some additional characters. So I'm going to put on the translation button. So we got the characters here. Murasei Ayumu. I'm pretty sure he was the voice of Don Ninjak, the Ninjak sword guy. Don Muramase. I'm pretty sure he was them. He'll be portraying young Shotaro in this movie. Then you got Sato Satomi will be portraying Sonozaki Saiko, and then Jun Fukuyama will be a new character, Oshima Nagi. So it's an original character from the Fruitopia manga. I'm pretty sure I have it. I haven't read it because I can't Nihongo I can't Gomenasai Wakarimasen. But yeah, I'm pretty sure he's in it, and that's why I'm saying it's an original character in the film, because it wasn't in the TV show, of course. But so that's all the announcement they've made for Kamen Rider W in regards to the 15th anniversary, was for a movie in November. Cool. Now let's see what is happening in the chat. The chat says, there's one hell of a jawline, big booty bitches, etc. Welcome, Mr. Big Stream. I hope you're enjoying work. Okay, wait, am I buying this Joker Dampan? Was it pay to win? So in regards to Kamen Rider Meta's costume, am I buying this Joker Dopant? It is already out on the market. It was released sometime last year. It is going for 5,000 to 6,000 yen on the Japanese market. People want double for what they paid. I did see some on Mandarake. I didn't purchase them. I did see some on AmiAmi. And I kind of regret it now, because if you go on Mandarake now, look up the Joker Dopan memory, there's none at the moment, so that probably means our prices are going to increase. Do you really need it for your collection? It is up to you if you want to collect that. But it was just a way for them to promote book sales, of course. So, woo. Bandai being cray as usual. Where's your ad block ads? I'm stuck on the Twitch ads. So, please sub so you don't have to listen to ads anymore. Twitch ad, apparently. Okay, I'm back. I think I was Don Muramase. That's what he was named. That's correct, yes. That is correct. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure Ayamu was Don Muramase. Yeah, sips tea. Yum, 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 yum. Morning brown. So we've got 5 and 7 at the moment. So we've got 12 people watching. So we're going to close that, and we're going to close that, and we're going to start talking about some current events that are happening in Japan. So we like talking about the events, so if you were going to Japan and you're a Kamen Rider Super Sentai fan, you can prepare yourself with these events. So Kamen Rider and the Power of Nature exhibition is to be held. Special exhibition where you can enjoy the world of heroes and the wonders of nature. This will be held at Skip City at the Sainokuni Visual Plaza in Kawaguchi City. They haven't really explained what's happening, even though it's happening next month, literally a month from now. It's just like, it's in Saitama though, so it is close to Tokyo, but they're not really saying what's going to happen. So you probably have all these like animal displays and whatnot, but most of us will be going for like the costumes and posing in front of them. But this event is from October 8th till December 15th, so I would have gone to it if I was going to Japan in October. Oh well. That's all the information we have at the moment, so we're just going to close and move on to the next one. So they have updated the final stage for Gotchard that's happening, so a large amount of new information has been released for Kamen Rider Gotchard final stage. Tickets will go on sale from General Public from 9 AM on August 25th, so they're already on sale now. Paid streaming of the Tokyo special performance has also been decided. Most likely that will be the Sunday show, because they always have a little bit of extra guests on the Sunday events. Large in Tokyo, of course, will be held starting with the Osaka performance on Sunday, September 28th. So the end of this month is when Gotchard final stage is starting. 12 cast members and artists from the show will appear at all performances. Largest number of history of final stage. More guests are being announced for the second talk and live performance of the Tokyo special performance on Sunday, October 20th, which will be the final performance. So if I was going to Japan, as I said, in October, I would have had tickets for the 19th of October, so the Saturday shows. So yeah, let's back on. Flo will be there, and other guests will be there. So currently you can see September 28th for Osaka. 3 shows, 1 day only. Fukuoka, October 5th. 2 shows. Shit, okay. That's interesting. They normally do 3 shows. Aichi gets 3 shows on October 12th. And then the final venue at the Showa Williams University Hitomi Memorial Hall, which if you saw our Kamen Rider Geeks final stage video, it's the same place that they did it last year. That's where it will be. So I would, as I said, October 19th, would have got tickets for that one. Then Sunday is special performance, but the only way to get tickets for that one is you have to be a Toei Tokusatsu fan club member, and then you would have got into a lotto to win those tickets. The other bad part about the final stage this year is there's now an additional lotto to do the high touch event. So as you would have seen, as I said again, sorry to plug it, if you've watched our Kamen Rider Geeks video on YouTube, we were able to do the high touch event. We just paid 1,500 yen, so about 15 Australian. So for Americans, that's like less than $10 to do high touch with the suit actors. This one, it's literally lotto when you purchase your tickets. And I'm like, why? I didn't abuse it last year. I didn't do it. It wasn't me. It's not my fault. So when you purchase your tickets, you can get a pouch, but where is it? Merchandise? Any merchandise out? Whoa, look at all that merch. Just saying, don't resell, but everyone resells. High touch event. There it is. Win a high touch, high five ticket through a pre-event lottery and participate in a character high five session. So, due to schedule conflicts, there's no high five on the Sunday performances because they're singing and doing more of a longer event. So you pay 1,400, but only if you win the pre-lottery. So that's really dumb that they're doing it this year. So you purchase your ticket, then you apply, and then if you win, you pay for the high touch event. So fucking dumb. Instead of line up and give them money at the event to high touch. That's the one thing that's really irking me this year about it. So I'm glad I'm not doing it, but I'm probably going to be doing it for Gavv, as I keep saying to everyone, go to Tokyo Spirits 2025 in Tokyo. It will be around that time that the Gavv final stage will most likely be on. I think they're doing it in October, but if not, so these are the people that will be rock. So the cast will be there. Ichinose, Hotaro, Rien, and Spanner, and then these characters because I haven't really watched much of Gotchard. Okay, so Clotho and Luckless will be there. Of course, the little girl won't be there because it's past her bedtime. Magi Shine Beatbuster will be the Magi Yellow, and Beatbuster will be the MC again. He was the MC for the final talk King Odra event earlier this year. Back on will be there, singing and dancing. Kaguya Quartz will only be at Osaka. He announced that ages ago that he'll only be doing the Osaka event due to scheduling conflicts. And Tokyo performances on the Sunday. These are the guests. Oh, Ricky from Rider Chips will be there. Holy shit. I need to go. Oh, she's the CV, the voice actor for Hopper 1. It's like, oh, you have such a hard job just going, Hoppa, 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 Kuros Hoppa. Oh shit, she is turning up only for one episode, for one of the events. So 1:30, she'll be at the 1:30 show. Chops and Giron will be there, along with Beverly. Beverly probably sing the theme tune, dance to the theme tune. And then Flo. Two of Flo will be there with Beverly for the ending final celebration episode at 5 o'clock, along with a graduation ceremony they'll do. Yeah, the graduation performance will feature the 10 students and a guest artist. So there's no other guest appearances. They're just going to say, Gotchard is finally over. They've probably already filmed at that point the Kamen Rider Gavv crossover, as we know, because Gavv has started way early. So normally they film around October, November for the December movie, but I'm sure at that time they've already filmed it and they're ready to just go, graduated, get out of here, kids, get the fuck out of here. As you can see, if you're going to Japan, the tickets for this event will be 6,500. You have to have a Pia or a Plex account, one of those weird things. Or if you're a child, 4,500. And if you want the special performances on day 2, will be 8,000. All 3 special performances will be available for paid stream. Okay, that's cool. So Sunday you get all 3 different sessions, so you can see the different special guests on those days, and of course the closing ceremony on Sunday. Yeah. So that's the final stage Gotchard news. Let's check the chat. Hiya. Buddy played Hiya Blurp. Nice. Bro, I thought that was gacked for a moment. It can be whoever you want it to be. Welcome to the chat party. Welcome, welcome. Just going to quickly check. Morning Brown is fantastic. Auntie Donna's sketch, though, really is. That's a sketch. I was like, am I taking a morning poo or what? Kamen Rider Meta. Go to YouTube and type in Morning Brown Auntie Donna. Who's Auntie Donna? She's not your auntie. She's not my auntie. She's all of our aunties. Morning Brown. Or you can watch it on the Auntie Donna's Big House of Fun on Netflix. Unless, of course, my link got muted, in which case, boo, you need this Sound Redeem plugin. Yes, he does. What? I wanna high fight the suit actors. So, in the chat, who has seen the Geets episode I did? I can quickly open it up. Yeah, I know who hecking ruined it for us. I know someone ruined it. I will take note of this new revelation at a different date. Nice. So yeah, let me quickly go into my YouTube. Geets final stage. Outer space. That's me. I'm going to pause it because it's going to be like, you can't watch yourself. Oh, I am not a bot. Rip. Can't do that. I'm a bot. Beep, boop, boop, boop. So yeah, check out that episode. You can see me high touch the suits. I get to touch God. I touch God. And I liked it. Now, the final event we're going to talk about is... So, we know that the Kamen Rider exhibit has finally ended in Japan. But it's now traveling outside of Japan. So, it's coming to Hong Kong. This will be starting at the end of the month. September 28th to November 24th in Ukubase Arena in Hong Kong. Yeah, so this is the first time that the Kamen Rider exhibit has gone outside of Japan. I think it's probably going to go into China next, and maybe Korea. But other than that, I don't see it coming to America. I don't see it ever coming to Australia. Fucking Australia, right? It might go to Indonesia. And maybe Taiwan. Maybe Vietnam. Maybe Vietnam. Kamen Rider Meta, when they announce it, you can go to Vietnam. And be like, yes, I went to the Kamen Rider exhibit. So yeah. I thought it was finally done with. I know Mr. Big Streams has been to the one in Osaka. When they did in Osaka, I could have gone to the one... Actually, I wish I went to them while they're in Saitama and Tokyo, but I wasn't there at the times in Japan for those events. I was in Japan 2022, but there wasn't one on during the time of October. It restarted in December, January, and I was just like, fuck you. So yeah. And that's all the events we need to talk about. There is maybe one more little sneaky event. It is something that we have talked about in the past. Toei.co.jp is a really good website to find out information in regards to what's coming out on their online store and what events are happening in Japan. So the last thing we need to talk about is that one's done. This Matsuri is finished. It is this one. So the Bakujo Sentai Bunbunja vs. King Ojo vs. The Dom Brothers special stage. So we go to the event page. So this one is still happening in Wakayama. Wakayama is in the Kansai region. It is about 30 to an hour minutes away from Osaka via train at Porto Europea at Marine City. I want to go to check it out. So they have a special event. It's a special battle stage where 2 King Ojas, 2 Dom Brothers, and the Bunbunjas will team up for an event. Similar concept to the Tokyo Dome City's G Rosso stage shows, but this one is a special team up. So if you look at Sentai 5's stream, his Twitch, he's always posting about what's happening at Tokyo Dome City. At the moment, they do a Bakuage Sentai Bunbunja show that has Drive and Go on Red appear. This one's a special King Oja, Dom Brothers, Bunbunja special. So currently, this is what will happen on there's 3 shows per day. So these are the characters that come out in the morning session, then the afternoon session, and then the evening session or late afternoon session. You get special guests that they're not going to tell. They're secret characters, so you have to go. Currently, the only shows that the next shows will be on the 15th of September and the 22nd of September. So that's next Sunday and the Sunday after that. Then they're going to take a break. Then it will be on October 13th and November 3rd. So if you happen to be in Japan and going to Osaka around those dates, go to Wakayama, Marina City, Porto, Europa. You won't be disappointed because you'll get this exclusive stage show that's not being shown in Tokyo or any other prefecture of Japan. And that's pretty much all the events. So will I show you the other one? So I will go to Tokyo Dome City and then we're done. I know there's people that don't really care about events, but fuck them. Events are good to know that for just so you know what's going to come out in Japan at the time. Yes, it can hurt because you're like, I can't see that, but then also it's a case of this stuff exists, so hopefully when I travel, I now have this information going on toei.com.jp or .co.jp, the Toei Japanese site, or other websites that have been shown, and I can look for things easier instead of going in blind going, is there Kamen Rider show? Is there Kamen Rider show? Where Kamen Rider show? Because we all know about, or if you don't, you're going to know now, we all know about the Kyoto Studio Park, so the Kyoto Eigamura Park. And that seems to be all that's out at the moment, which is really shit. I used to say Toei Hero World, but that closed like 7 fucking years ago. So this is the G Rosso Bunbunja event, stage show. It's really cool. This one will end on October 14th. Then they'll do a revamp and bring out the next series of the show. So this is currently the second version of the show. Then they'll bring out the third one sometime in late October or maybe November. So yeah, stage show, as you see in the pictures, Go on Red appears and Drive might appear also. See, Go on Red. I learnt this. You can now take photos, but there are staff watching you at all times. So it is a big stage hall. It goes all the way down, but they have staff posted everywhere. So if they see you filming, they go, sumimasen, delete that. And you're like, I recorded Mofun during the King Oja one, and they're like, oh, Yuck-san, please delete that. I'm like, but I have photos of Mofun from the King Oja stage at this at the G-Rosso studio, whatever it's called. But yeah, events in Japan happen. Research or subscribe to Toei Toy Talk, and we talk about events. So yeah. Then we're going to talk about some toys. Finally, it's talking about toys, but we're going to check the chat to see what's happening. Bro, what I want a Kamen Rider exhibit in America, like a pop-up. That's a Team Rider thing. Kamen Rider meta. You gotta talk to them. You're like, can you please do a pop-up? And they'll be like, no one's watching. No one's buying our stuff. At least give my parents' home country of Vietnam a chance. I know, right? You're right. I can go to the homeland. Speaking of Matsuri, gotta head to Brisbane Matsuri sometime. Maybe. Sentai 5's Twitch. Did you mean his Twitter? That's what I did mean, yeah. I confuse Twitter and Twitch all the time. Because I should just say X. Toei Park is fun to go past on the train. Traditional village, then giant robot. That is correct. So Jedi Vader did a Japan trip where he got to go to Toei Studio Park this year. I haven't been to Kyoto in like 5 years, so I've wanted to go back to Toei Studio Park and do the jump on the Evangelion 1, but haven't had time because I'm always stuck in Tokyo doing shit in Tokyo. But we'll get there soon, and we'll do a updated video of what the current display of the Kamen Rider Super Sentai Hero Park section looks like now. Of course, I'll have more of the current riders, and I think they still have the a piece of the Trideron on display, but currently the Trideron is still on display at in the Ishinomaki Museum, which is up in Ishinomaki. It is a really cool trip to get up there. You go to Shinkansen, and then when you're at Sendai, you got to get a 1 hour train to the town of Ishinomaki. But it's really cool. It's really cool. Anyway, toys. So, we're going to talk about things that have already ended pre-orders. So, as you can see here, this is the DX Gotcha Driver Daybreak version. Now, a lot of these toys we did talk about on the most recent stream, but there are people that have not joined us, so I need to talk about it again. I get to repeat myself. Woo. So, the Gotcha Driver Daybreak version pre-orders ended a few days ago. So, ended on the 4th. It will be out in January or February. I forget, so apologies, but I can't click the link because my VPN is to Australia, so I can get a better bit rate so my computer doesn't scream at me. So, as we all know, it now comes included with the Ultima cards. This one they haven't updated, but if you go into P Bandai, it will show the updated cards. It's retailing for 8,800 for a repainted driver with new sounds. Woo! But also, pre-orders ended for another wave of the Gotcha Driver high-spec belt. It's literally, this is all you're getting. A box that has these items in it. 2 belt pieces and a buckle. Current retail price is 5,600. On the second-hand market, it is going for about 6,000. But this will be its third wave. So when it comes out in a few months, you'll be able to get a... you probably will find another flux of people selling their Gotcha Driver high-spec belts again. And you should be able to pick one up for maybe 5,000 yen to 6,000. But I hear in America it is easier to grab these. Not only just from Toy Collectors, there is shops that are selling Kamen Rider P Bandai toys. And I'm just like, must be nice. Must be fucking nice. So yeah, in Australia we don't get P Bandai stuff at all. We have to buy from middleman or people that are resellers, or we just buy from Japan directly. Woo. Woo woo fucking woo. Now, last night, pre-orders ended for the Engine Sentai Go Onja Go Phone Memorial Edition. Have they announced other engine souls? No, they haven't, but it will be based on sales of this item. So at this point in time, yes, pre-orders have ended, so they're going to start calculating how many they need to make, and then based on that, they might do a second wave in the future. Probably not, but will they release more engine souls with more voice lines for the other characters? Who knows? At the moment, we do have the Sosuke and Speedor engine soul, so it has their voices, as you see here. On the back, it's got background music, so it is a little bit different from the DX release from 15 years ago. 2008? Yep, 15 years ago. 16 years ago? Blah. The Go phone does have more buttons on the back. It looks more nicer than the DX toy, which mine's are hidden over there. Does come with better buttons. Instead of push one and it moves the whole row up and all that other shit. But now you can actually do the engine gut tie sounds, which is great. As I do have this full of the engines. Well, only 1 to 3. Every other engine I have is in their boxes still. So I can finally have something that goes, oh, when the 3 souls and the 3 bodies all connect, they will form the engine, robot, and blah, 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 blah. And I'm just like, cool. So let's open up our briefcase and see what's inside. As you can see right here, finally able to make some sounds with these motherfuckers. So, yeah. This is a recent edition. I only got this year. I've wanted it for 15 years, of course. So yeah, more Go On just stuff that I need to add to the collection. I will get it on the secondhand market. Cry. So the cost of this item currently was 13,200 yen. Pre-orders ended yesterday at 11 o'clock in Japan, and it's going to be out in January. So look forward to your release in January for this item. If you've ordered through Toei Collectors, you'll probably get a message sometime in February, as these will most likely be released in Japan late January. Otherwise, after January, secondhand market it. I think it's probably going to go for 15,000 yen. Unfortunately. So yeah, get in while you can on the secondhand market. Just day one buy. But Toei Collectors probably has will have a whole bunch in stock. Who knows? I don't know how they're if they buy only what they need, or if they buy what they need plus a little bit extra to get some money. Speculations, of course. Other item that's ending very soon. So the Oja Caliber 0 Memorial Edition. Pre-orders for this item are ending on Sunday, so you still have time. They have recently released a video showcasing what this item does and all the lights and sounds, which is cute. As you can see, it's 830 millimeters, which is 83 centimeters, and I'm not going to do the conversion rates for what it is in inches or hog heads, whatever the Americans measure it in. We use the imperial system here and every other part of the world. It's got 10 LEDs for the sword. It's got extra buttons for sounds and background music. It's got voice lines, and then of course you have to buy the memorialized data cards separately, inserted into the sword, so they can go in the Oja Caliber or the Oja Caliber 0 for additional sounds. Woo. So this item, as I said, 22,000 yen. Pre-orders end on Sunday, which is the 8th. I thought it was on the 9th. My apologies. So it ends tomorrow at 11 p.m. Japan Standard Time and will be released in January. The Oja Caliber, the regular one that the King Ojas use, will be out in December. So that item I've purchased through Army, so I will be receiving mine in January. I'll get it around, they'll send me the invoice in late December, probably on Christmas, and be like, give us the money. And I'll be like, Santa-chan, don't be like that. And then, yeah, it will slowly ship to me and be here in January. Well, of course, I'll review it. Will I get the Oja Caliber 0? We'll see how I feel about the Oja Caliber first. The original, the DX Oja Caliber Zero. It currently on the secondhand market goes for double what it's worth. I'm just like, you guys need to calm down. You're all thirsty, but I don't really want it now that there's a Memorial Edition out. But most likely, the Memorial Edition of the Caliber Zero will cause the DX version to drop in price. So let's hope for that. Let's hope for that we can have big old swords, because at OuttaSpaceReviews, you know we love big old swords. So we got 2 more items that we're going to talk about for pre-orders, and then we'll check the chat. So keep that chat running. Let's go. So ending in a few days is a re-release, but of course it's under the Super Best line. It's the Super Best DX Shining Hopper Progrise Key and Assault Wolf Progrise Key set. So as we know, with the regular release back in the day, it comes with the Shining Hopper, the Assault Wolf, the Shining Hopper Progrise Key, and Shining Assault Wolf Progrise Key, along with the Assault Grip attached to the Assault Wolf, but you can also attach it to the Shining Hopper. Now, when these were released in 2019, most people wanted the Assault Grip. Story time. I managed to acquire the last set of this item in Akihabara. I went to Soft Map in Akihabara, went up to the toy section, literally one of this box set sitting there like that. I was about to get it, but then someone grabbed it, and I went, fuck. It was literally sold out everywhere else in Akihabara. This was the weekend that the toy released. So a Saturday. But the thing is, the person looked at it and then put the box back. At that point, just remember, everything is an invitation to treat. So because they've shown intent that they're not going to purchase it, I literally got Director-san to swoop in and just grab it. Like, the moment it went down, they just went, doop! And that's how I managed to acquire the last Shining Hopper Assault Wolf Progrise Key set in Akihabara. Regularly, back in the day, you could get the Shining Hopper by itself. You could get the Assault Wolf with the Assault Grip by itself. Unfortunately, Assault Wolf didn't come by itself. It had to come with the Assault Grip, but you could also buy the Assault Grip separately. The Assault Grip, it went for like $5-6 because it's literally a piece of plastic that has no lights and sound capability. It activates them on the Progrise keys. But it was such a popular item that even as of today, 5 years later, almost 5 years later, this one $5 toy is worth like 4 times its original value on the secondhand market. So it's pretty crazy. Like Shining Hopper, like 1,000 yen. You can pick it up for right now. Assault Wolf, this set, 3,000-4,000. But yeah, literally the Assault Grip by itself, 2,100 yen. And I'm just like, chill. So this item's pre-orders end on the 10th. The 10th is Tuesday, so at 11 p.m. Japan Standard Time. It will be out in December. 5,720 for this set. So everything you see here is what you'll be getting. And also, on that same day, the re-release of the Metal Cluster Hopper under the Super Best line. So the DX Metal Cluster Hopper Progrise Key. Just like the Shining Hopper Assault Wolf set, they're exactly the same as the release from 5 years ago. So no changes whatsoever. Metal Cluster Hopper is retailing for 3,850 and also will be released in December. So they come in new boxes, but they're exactly the same toy. You can find the Metal Cluster Hopper and the Shining Hopper Assault, all that stuff, currently on Mandarake or other secondhand stores. You can find them for cheaper than what's currently listed from Premium Bandai. This is just them reselling it under the Super Best line, so people will purchase the Kamen Rider 01 Hiden 01 driver again. But this is how they can generate sales, by selling it on the Premium Bandai market, because why would they sell it at the stores for people who are for a show that's not on TV at the moment. That's why they P-Bandai it. That's why they don't sell it at stores regularly. And finally, the last item for pre-orders this week is the Kumono Slayer Memorial Edition. Pre-orders are closing. As you can see, it's a little bit cheaper than what the Oja Caliber and Oja Caliber Zero is going for. It's retailing for 16,500 yen. You get the Kumono Slayer, but you also get the change Kumono's Key. It's 130% bigger than the DX toy, but the spider is nice and big and looks cool. The handle is bigger, and also it has the button for sounds and all these other things on it. Spider's legs look a bit nicer. You can see it's a little bit bigger by 3 centimeters. It's got Jeremy's voice lines along with this bug whose name I forgot because I didn't finish King Oja. If you know it, chuck it in the chat, but otherwise I don't give a shit. And also it comes with the Roga Isen sounds, which they also included in the Oja Calibers, so that's cool. So everyone can go into their super duper duper King Oja Roja Koga Isen forms. So as I said, 16,000 yen. Pre-orders end on the 15th, so you still have 8 days to pre-order this item. Oops, sorry, disregard. It ends on the 12th, September 12th. So on Thursday, you have 5 days to pre-order this through Premium Bandai or through your middlemans. And then it's going to be delivered in February. I can't even count anymore. Jesus, guy. So look forward to that. Of course, it'll be on the secondhand market. I don't really see it going for too much extra. Shipping for this item will be redonkulous because it is a sword that's this long. But I don't really see it exploding in price. So I don't see it going for $300. I don't see it going for more than 200, so 20,000 yen in Japan. So you could probably pick this one up day one for a decent price. That's just my speculation, of course. All right, so I've talked about pre-orders enough for now. Let's see what the chat says. What do you say, chat? What doth thou say? I just screamed. Is this the third time the DX gotcha high spell bell? Yes, it's about the third time. Third or fourth. Keiki and Transformers. They're really pumping it out. Really pumping out those high spec belts. Come on, chat. Spam the... Let's spam some emotes. Let's get the energy going still. Now, moving on. So, moving on to stuff that's getting shipped. So, currently they're re-releasing... Well, not re-releasing. They're releasing sometime in September the Mini-Pla the Bakujo Gatai series of the special edition Boom Boom Robo and Boom Boom Car set. It's the Bakuage Clear versions. So this item is currently open to purchase now from Premium Bandai or from your middleman. Retailing for 5,940. Comes with the standard cars, but now they're in clear. Plus a whole bunch of other cars. So it comes with Boom Boom Black and Orange's vehicles along with the other special cars. So that is cool. That's pretty good. So 5,940 for 1, 2, 3, 9 cars. Of course, you can make Boom Boom Robo, Boom Boom Robo. You can do different parts. And also, I think it comes with these acrylic bases. I think they're just paper. Nah, it doesn't come with those. But yeah, comes with these 12 items here. The Boom Boom Trailer A, B, and C. D. Boom Boom Off-Road, Wagon, Police Car 1 and 2, Excavator, Dozer, Classic, and Racing. That's cool. And also, it comes with Ramen candy in each of the boxes. Maybe you cut the Boom Boonjas out of the back of the packaging. Or these are separate things. Who knows? I'm not buying these, but these are available. It'll be out sometime later this month. Moving on. We can't really look at these. These are clothes, and I don't really like talking about the clothes because Now, we're talking about stuff that's getting shipped soon. These are items that are being released in Japan in the upcoming week. Just chirping out my chat. Let me just check my chat. It's not really popping up all the stream stuff, so I have to look at here. I hope Gavv is at Toei Studio Park. Probably he is right there. I wish all the mechas had a case and the high spec belt as well. I wish all. Okay, moving on. So, items that are being released this current week. It says 4, but I see 2. Anyway, so we're currently in an ad break and we'll wait. I'm just going to have a sip of coffee. Tension. Alright, so if you don't want pesky ads, please sub to OuttaSpaceReviews on Twitch, where we'll be streaming Kamen Rider and Sentai games, and there'll be no interruptions. Unfortunately, we will not be doing them on YouTube too much, because people don't want to watch on YouTube. Anyway, so items that are being released this coming week. So, on September 9th, so on Monday, we will see the third wave of the Kamen Rider Geats Henshin Belt DX Zillion Driver be re-released. So this is its third wave. It was released, then it was re-released, and now it's being re-released. So there is a market for the Zillion Driver. So just remember, you can transform into Kamen Rider Regad, Kamen Rider Regad Omega, and also there's a secret mode that you can turn into Kamen Rider Glare Zero, is it? What is it called? Or is it Kamen Rider? Yeah, there's a secret mode. There's a secret mode. Secret mode. Secret mode. So that's cool. So look for the secret mode. So yeah, that will be out. It's retailing for $9,350. It has dropped a lot on the secondhand market, so you can get it for a cheaper price, especially with now that there's a third wave, so the saturation of the market is there. Next item, second wave of the Judenchi Sentai Kyoruja Gavv Caliber. Now, the reason why we're getting the Gavv Caliber second wave now is because there are issues with the Gavv Revolver, and they are being shipped in November instead. So the reason for that is, as I said, there is 2 sound issues. They were mixed up on the Gavv Revolver. So the second wave of that, along with a replacement wave, are getting shipped in November instead. So they're trying to fix it up. But there's no problems with the Gavv Caliber. I have one. It's cool. And I will be getting a replacement Gavv Revolver. So I'm going to have 2 Gavv Revolvers. I'm excited. So yeah, Gavv Revolver, Gavv Caliber comes with the Parasagan and the Zactor Zudenchis, or Beast Batteries, whatever you want to call them. It is a long sword. It comes with 2 pieces for the sword. It comes with the little knob so you can flip it back for the Gavv Cannon mode, and also the big long sword for Caliber mode. The knobs are differently because they trigger secret sounds. If you were to put in the regular DX Parasagan and Zactor, it will miss out sounds on the Gavv Revolver. That's why they've made these ones specially red and made for the memorial edition of the Gavv Revolver. There we go. I was going to say Caliber, but we're not doing that. So yeah, Guttai make the Gavv Cannon. Gavv Cannon. So this item is retailing for $24,200, but as an extra bonus, I'm going to show you a little sneaky for people who have Army accounts. Let's go. Let's go to Ami Ami. I'm going to close this one so we don't get confused. It's being released in 2 days, re-released in 2 days. But as I said, we're going to Ami Ami. Come on. Come on. Use all those RAMs. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Come on. You can see that they actually have some Kyoryuger stuff in stock still. Look at all the henties. Henties. It thinks I'm in Japan, so it's very confused. But anyway, you can go on to here and Kyoryuger, and you'll see that there's actually some Kyoryuger stuff in stock. They have the Gabu Caliber secondhand, and also for re-release. Well, not for re-release, it's items left over from the first wave that people have cancelled. So go to Ami Ami, type in Kyoryuger or Sentai, and you will find the caliber now, so you don't have to worry about middleman or any additional fees and all this other crap. If you want it now, go right ahead. Don't have to wait. Close. Also, on the 11th, they're getting the second wave of the Doom Geats raised buckles being re-released. So of course it comes with the Doom Geats core ID, and of course the 2 pieces for the Doom Geats buckle. As you can see, it still does the same as the previous one. Second wave, 5,720 for 2 pieces, and an ID core, a core ID. Everything you see here is what you'll be getting. 11th of September, so that means it's being released on Wednesday in Japan. So oversaturate that market. Currently, the Doom Geats goes for around 5,000 yen. So this item will continue to oversaturate the market with Doom Geats raised buckles. So you can pick it up for a decent price. Same goes for the Cross Geats raised buckle. I've seen it go for 4,000, and yes, that was for a movie exclusive rider. So don't stress too much about Cross Geats and Doom Geats. You can get them for cheap. It's Geats 9 and Bujin Sword Tycoon that are the expensive ones at the moment. Woo. Moving on. Next item, a 4th wave re-release of the Kamen Rider Geats DX Desire Grand Prix Desire Driver Rydal Base is being released again. So as you can see, it's the 4th wave, so it's the 3rd re-release after the original release. It is an updated DGP driver that has better paint application on it, and it's known to not have the issues that the DX original release of the DX Desire driver has. So a lot of people try to pop in their raised buckles and it might not read. This one reads everything perfectly, so it was just a good excuse for them to release a follow-up product that's a bit more high grade. So it does all the, you can put ID cores in it to make it look nice, but yeah, they want you to buy the high spec belt. High spec belt has been re-released numerous times now. You can find it from 6,500 to 8,000 yen on the Japanese market. I'm tempted to pick one up, but shipping for it is about $30. So you're just like, do I want to spend $100 on a belt and 2 side holders? I don't know. 3,520 for this toy. Doesn't come with anything else, but it does come in a nice box that's shaped like one of the Desire Grand Prix surprise boxes. Released on the 11th, so this one's coming out on Wednesday also. So get on it. Now, on the 13th, we're getting the re-release of the Blade Buckle and Rouse Absorber CSM, so Complete Selection Modification Blade Rouser and Rouse Absorber. This set was retailing for 25,300 yen. So what it includes is Blade Rouser, Blade Buckles, sorry. Blade Buckle, Rouse Absorber, the Jack and King face plates for the Rouse Absorber, and 4 cards along with the Orichalcum light up display. As As you see here, it's just a re-release of what came out 5 years ago. I have one. I don't need to purchase this, but every time you do when you turn the buckle up, you'll go turn up, and then if you have this light on, it will send Wi-Fi messages to flash up the orichalcum shield so you can run through it. But of course, they recommend be careful and don't run into a wall. Voice lines, BGMs, no, there is no difference from the release from 5 years ago. I need to mention this is not an update. It is just a re-release to celebrate the 20th anniversary of Blade. So they're like, how can we make money? Oh yeah, do this. Because the Callus Rouser and Callus Arrow will be out in a few months. So why not do this? Now the board face plate for the display disers, they're already out, so they're recommending you pop your display dizer and pop this belt onto it. It's out there on the market right now, so go crazy. So as I said, 25,300 yen, out on the 13th of September. So it's out on Kaiser Day. Kaiser Day. But also out on Kaiser Day is the Blade Rouser Absorber and Blade Buckle set. Celebrating 20. So the only difference is it now comes with the Blade Rouser, holder for this Blade Rouser, and more cards, and also the attachment piece for when you get the Jack, when you transform to Jack form for your Blade Rouser, so it becomes the Jack Blade Rouser. Woo! This is the set I have. This set is going for 50,500 yen. All the same stats. It is 715 millimeters, so it is bigger than the DX item, and then you can extend it a bit more with the Jack piece. It's got sounds. It goes way, 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 which is pretty funny. It comes with all these cards you see here, 36 cards. So it comes with the base 13 plus some of it comes with the Kerberos cards, the Cerberus cards from the from Glaive, with Glaive stuff, and also it comes with sealed cards. So yeah, and some special cards so you can do like I think there were some other cards. Yeah, so you could do like a 4 of a kind attack. So yeah, I'll review it one day when I can be bothered. So yeah, out on the 13th. It's over $500, and shipping for it is about $200. So good luck with that. Most people just grab the this set because they don't want the Blade Rouser, and I'm like, why? I want the sword, but that's on them, not me. So yeah, cheaper version and then the expensive version. There are those two. Currently, you can find this item for 35,000 on the Japanese market if you want to open and play with it. But otherwise, yeah, finding a second-hand unopened one, I think you're looking at 45,000. I went with an opened one because I wanted to play with mine. And that's Blade. Now, moving on to more releases on Kaiser Day. As I said earlier in the stream, this is the day we're getting the release of the Kamen Rider 5's 20th anniversary Paradise Regained movie. But this one comes packaged with the Kaiser Phone XX, or whatever they want to call it. What does it say here? Double. It just says 20. It's called the Kaiser Phone 20. So, comes with all these abilities that you can do on the phone, but the only catch is you can use it on the irregular CSM, but they're also re-releasing the on the Kaiser CSM, but they're also re-releasing it as a 1.5 at some point. They might announce it on Kaiser Day. For pre-order, it's already been announced. But yeah, so I would get a Kaiser driver CSM just so I can use this one, and then get the Kaiser geared 1.5 or 2.0. It'd be 2.0 to actually display and use all the cool new stuff on it. So yeah, it comes with buttons so you can go into Kaiser Next Axel form, and all the buttons to summon weapons and whatnot. So as you can see, Kaiser Next Axel application. I'll do a review on this item when I get it, but yeah, we already got some other plans for Kaiser Day, which is happening in 5 days. 6 days, sorry. It's got background music on this phone. And yeah, it's trying to promote the Kaiser Gear 2.0, which is coming out. Ooh. Definitely want the Kaiser Gear 2.0. So yeah, that item came out 6 years ago, and it's still worth a lot of money, which is sad. So this Blu-ray DVD set, retailing from 28 to 30,000 yen. This is just the standard Blu-ray set. Comes out on Kaiser Day. So yeah, $300 for this phone and a DVD or Blu-ray. And this set here is more of a complete Blu-ray DVD set. So it's a little bit extra. For $30 extra, you're getting a DVD with more behind the scenes and extra stuff. I'm just getting the regular one because I don't care about that. I just want the phone. He's paying for an expansive toy. Also released on September 13th. So 4 different products will be released that day. Standard Blu-ray, standard DVD, complete collection Blu-ray, and complete collection DVD. You only need one because, yeah, everyone's seen the movie already online. And that's Kaiser Day. Now, later in the month, I'm just going to quickly breeze through these. We'll see the release of Buffer Fever Zombie form on the 17th. Majad Sun Unicorn also on the 17th. And the Autovigen in bike mode on the 17th. We'll see the Ride Kemi Gorgeous Kaguya file released on the 18th. Remember, it only comes with 5 cards. So you can display your gorgeous collection here. On the 20th, we'll see the high-spec X8 belt released. So this one comes with the Kiwami slot. So I want this belt over the Saber one that's currently out. I would get this before I get the Saber one, because I'll need it for the Genmu episode coming out. So I'll be looking forward to that. So that's out on September 20th, 8,800. I'll see it going for 8,000 on the Japanese market with $30 shipping. So, Doom Geats PB, the RCF line, the Revolve Change figure. That one will be out later in September. So all you get is Doom Geats and hands for Geats 9. The release later this month of the Super Mini Pla Liner Boy. And another release of the Victory Robo later in September. Finally, at the end of the month, we will get the Kyoku, the Ultimate Seiken Mumeiken Kyomu. So yeah, that's September's releases for now. And yeah, that's currently what's coming out in the current in September. We'll talk about all the things that are coming out next week. Well, week after that in more detail next week. Just giving you a preview. But we'll quickly talk about all the current Gavv items that are coming out. So we'll talk about first about what's coming out for Gavv. So on the 21st is the DX Rider Gochizo set number 2. Now, the catch is this item is already out on the market, but only if you purchase the DX Henshin Belt Gavv Complete set. This set was only sold on Amazon in Japan, exclusively there. It went for like $200, 20,350 yen, plus shipping and all that crap. It came with everything that came out on the 31st of August, except for the Zuck Slasher chip slasher, whatever you want to call it. So it came out with the Henshin Belt Gavv, Gochizo holder, the Gabban blade, Gavv blade, and the Gochizo set 1, and it was the only way you could early get Gochizo set 2. So yeah, this will be out for everyone else on the 21st of September. Just every time you buy this packet, it'll be the same ones. And then also on that same day, the 21st of September, we'll be getting the Rider Gochizo Series 1 set. So these ones are coming in little blind boxes like this. We will not know which one we are getting. There does come with alternative faces. They're 600 yen each. You can purchase them on HLJ at the moment, but you're only limited to purchasing one. That's why they're still currently in stock. So as we know, alternative faces. So Popping Gummy gets a crying one. Fuamello gets an angrier, grumpy face. Zuck Chip gets a eating face. He's taking a bite of chips. And Hiri gets a shocked face. So they still haven't released the ratios, which is great. It's at random. We'll find out on the 21st of September. 660 yen per packet, and it's only one in the packet. Also, on the 28th, so later in September, we're getting the Super Best Henshin Belt DX Deca Driver. So this is a new version of the original Super Best Henshin Belt Deca Driver that came out. One came out in 2012, I think. I didn't purchase it because I already had the original Deca Driver, so I don't care. This one comes with less cards than the original Super Best release. Only comes with 11 cards. The other one came with all the Final Attack Ride cards. This one only comes with Cougar to Decade, plus the Final Attack Ride Decade card. And I mean Final Form Ride cards. There we go. Got them. The other one came with the other Final Form Ride cards. All the standard sounds. This one's based on the... I think they said it's based on the Henshin Belt Deca Driver. So this is based on the original Deca Driver. Not the CSM or any of that other stuff. It's just the same sounds from the originally released item. Now, also on September 28th, they're releasing the Super Best DX DN driver. So this is the first time the DN driver is joining the Super Best line, as you can see here. Comes with a whole bunch more cards than the original release. And I didn't purchase the Rider Kicks version, the 20th anniversary Rider Kicks one, so I don't remember if there's... I think this one has less cards. So this one comes with the core 9 secondary riders from the first part of Heisei, along with the DN Final Attack Ride card. The other one came at least with some attack ride cards, I believe. Ooh, grumbly boy. Stomach be grumbling. So I'll open up Decade so we can compare. I think it's under Geo at least. Or not at all. Cool. Because we'll only talk about the Neo Deca Driver. Yep. So only talk about the Neo, not the 20th Rider Kicks one. Cool. Thanks, guys. And this doesn't even have the... Yeah, that's disappointing. Yeah. There it is. Transformation loading gun 20th. Everything I said was a lie. Cool. So yeah, as you can see here, this is the super best DN driver. It only comes with 10 cards, and the this 20th anniversary one comes with those cards that we just talked about, plus some attack ride cards. So this one retailed at stores in Japan for 7,700, and this one is out for 9,350. So that's not a good deal if you think about it. You can still purchase this item online, secondhand stores, for probably 6,000 yen. But the fact is, you're paying for the exact same toy in a new box with less cards. But you can go into the shops in Japan or online stores and purchase this item. The other one you just got to do a little bit of work for, but it is cheaper with more. So this one does use the base of, as you can see here, it uses the base of the end driver body. Has the same mold specific as the transforming gun loading DX driver, and the same sound specification as the transforming loading gun 20th DN driver. Wait, does that mean it's a different gun? So it says it's the same body as like the original toy, and then it has the barcode reader as this toy. Who knows? Do you need both? Yeah, probably if you want, but you need a Neo DN driver before you do that anyway, so fun. Eat gummy indeed. That's cool, that's cool. Thanks for still sticking with us, Gamatori and KQ and Transformers. We're on the home stretch now, so don't stress everyone. So yeah. Re-release, but more expensive. Don't need that. Now, we'll just quickly talk. So it has been almost a week. Actually, it has been a week since these items were released. Mine are on the way, so we will talk about them once I get them in person on a future episode, hopefully next Saturday. So the Henshin Belt Gavv, 7,920 yen, only comes included with what you see here. A belt, a Gavv belt, and also the popping gumi. Everything you see here comes packaged like this. It's currently out now. You can probably purchase on HLJ. I cannot confirm that. I have not been on HLJ lately. I do not have the 5% off code, unfortunately. So sorry for that, everyone. Also, the Gochizo holder and Vurukan Gochizo is out. Packaged as such. It's retailing for 2,420. I will be receiving this soon. Or, of course, you can get the... let's find a nicer picture. This is the box art for the Henshin Belt, Gavv, and Gochizo holder set. As you can see, it's different, smaller box. But from what I've seen, it's a different box, but the boxes are the same size. Because if you open up the... I saw from a video when they opened up the Henshin Belt Gavv, it had a big empty space in it. So they're trying to reuse the same box. Because it was shaped exactly like the Gochizo holder. And I was just like, fuck. They're really trying to cut costs now. So yeah. I will be receiving this and this. Not this. Because I need my boxes to be separate, not special edition sets anymore. I don't have the Mason, Gochizo, and Bubble Ramune on the way. This item is already sold out, so I had to buy it on the secondhand market. But literally, you're buying one Gochizo and a cardboard box that turns into a Gochizo to hold your Gochizos. This is how the item is packaged. Thinly, because it's cardboard with a Ramune Gochizo hidden around here. So you get two Gochizos, but that boy gonna be chunky full soon. It can only fit up to 10 comfortably. And a lot of people in Japan have probably purchased a shit ton of the Gashapon Legend Rider Gochizo. So yeah, it's definitely full by now. This item's currently out. In Japan, 2,750 yen. Literally all you see here is what you get in that little box. So yeah, I will buy it secondhand. Gavv Blade and Gochizo Speeder comes included with the Kicking Gumi. Kicking Gumi is also one of the currently released Gashapon Gochizos. So you can get a DX one or you can get the Gashapon version, but you know me, I gotta have my DX versions. You can put all the Gochizos on the Gavv Blade. Currently retailing for 6,050 yen. Out everywhere in Japan, only been a week. And finally, Gochizo Set 1. So what's included is Zuck Zuck Chip, Fuamello, and Gotchard. So these are out on the market right now. I got this item coming 1,980 for this packet of snacks. This is how snacks are packaged at in Japan. So it's really cool that they did that. And finally, the Zuck Zuck Chip Slasher is also out. 3,850. It comes included with Hiri Hiri Chip. So for me, I will be waiting for the release of Hiri Hiri Chip in a packet. So I don't need to buy the Zuck Zuck Chip Slasher, because if I don't have to buy a DX toy, I won't. It's my pet peeve. My pet peeve is we have to buy a stupid toy to get a gimmick. And by the looks of it, he doesn't even transform into anything with Hiri Hiri Chip. It might be a final attack that he might pop in. Who knows? We'll find out soon. Zuck Zuck form will appear tomorrow in tomorrow's episode of Kamen Rider Gavv. So we will see what he does with the Hiri Hiri Chip. Won't we? Yeah. The Mon Arm. Welcome. Oh, wow. Look. We got Toku Toy Biz has joined. Thank you for joining. Let me just check the chat. Let's see. I'm going to check my other chat on the dashboard stream, see if I missed anything. Let's see. Don't worry about the refrain from spamming caps. I'm going to fix that up after the stream. Mon has a question. If this question isn't allowed, I apologize. 3 years ago, I was working on an app that could scan toy QR barcodes, FID, and keep track of Toku toys you own. Would you be interested in if I remade it? You might as well. There's always toys that need to be cataloged. I want to make a Excel spreadsheet for everything. Gamatori, make me a spreadsheet. I need it. Something cool about the Gochizo set is that they have very alternate expressions you could randomly get instead of the regular ones. Yes, we already talked about that, Monyam. Yes, we talked about that in this set here somewhere. Yeah, so it means it's them. This is, in its purest form, this is Bandai trying to make additional money because they're coming down from their high of selling cards for a year for Kamen Rider fans. These are blind bags, so people will try to get the alternative faces. This is pure money making gimmick 101. So yeah, I don't like it. And also there is another one. That's set 1. But we got to worry about Gochizo Series 1 because this one's coming out on September 21st. So yeah. HLJ is only offering 1 per person to purchase, so who knows what packet you will get. It will be randomly selected. As from what I've read, I think you get a box. We'll find out how they're going to be packaged when the 21st comes. They're all in one little box, but will it come in like a big set, or is it going to be like a massive box blind bag type thing? Who knows? So yeah, I'm not a big fan of this. We know that Popping Gumi already cries, so that means I need it, but their ratio will probably be like 1 is to 4 or something ridiculous, so people continuously buy these blind bags. So Bandai, fuck you for doing this. So yeah, that's them wanting you to rebuy the same shit over and over again. So I highly recommend, if you don't want to buy many of the DX items, you'll be able to get some of these Go Chizos for cheap, because these are still DX, but they will be on secondhand markets for ridiculously cheap, because people are going to buy them in bulk in order to get these alternative face Go Chizos. So yeah, Bai, Rakuten, Yahoo Auctions Japan, Mandarake, all good places that sell secondhand store items. They're going to have these wave of Go Chizos for cheap as piss. They're going to be very cheap. Very, 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 very cheap. As happens every bloody year. Second episode comes out tomorrow. Yep. Looks like you're doing great. Thanks, Chad. If you do make an Excel spreadsheet of the toys you own, could you include the QR codes if the toys have them and barcodes? That way I could use data from my app. I have a lot of toys. I don't think I have the time to really do an Excel spreadsheet. It's like I would if someone else does it. Let's see. Annoying thing is the format for barcode varies between toy lines. Yes, for example, the first 6 characters. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, that's fair. I just want to collect all the toys. I'm like one gash out away from the standard release, and then I just need the legendary riders, and then I'm done. So yeah, we can see that this is how Bandai are going to make extra money this year, by doing alternative faced Go Chizos from the regular DX stuff. So yeah, series 1 and 2 is where the money they're going to try to make. So it'll be a month later when they release the next wave of alternative face Go Chizos. As you can see, Chocodan comes out on October 5th, and then they're releasing singular Chocodans on the 26th, so a few weeks later. So it's up to you if you want to buy the gun, because this is regular Chocodan, not the white Chocodan, because it's supposed to be Valen's weapon. But yeah, it's just regular Chocodan based on the pictures here and here. So where's our white Chocodan? I don't know. Same face, so you don't even need to buy the gun, which is weird. So that's why I don't even need to buy the Zuck Zuck chip slasher when Hiri Hiri is coming out. They shoot themselves in the foot, but they, at the same time, it's like it's a win-win situation. I only have to spend at least 600 just to get the one that I want, and then if it's an extra bonus of you pull the alternative face, then you spend an extra 600 yen to grab the regular one, or buy the regular one on the second-hand market. So be smarter. Don't spend extra money on shit you don't need. So be patient. You do not need the Zuck Zuck chip slasher unless you just want it for weird collecting purposes. You do not need it. Okay? Okay. Cool. So yeah, as Nightbot is sending on Twitch, we have a Tokusatsu focused YouTube channel, but I'm sure most of you people are watching on YouTube. So sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. People have left Twitch because too many ads. That's why you gotta sub on Twitch. Now, finally, we will just do a quick touch up on items that are coming out this September for Tamashii Web. So we'll just talk about the regular releases. Now, as we know, we talked about it in one of the Toei Toy Talks last week, or week before that. Shinkocho Seiho, Master Rider 1 from Master Rider the Next. Pre-orders have already ended, so he's being released soon. Also, along with that, Kamen Rider Dreads pre-orders ended. These ended on the 1st of September. These items here got pre-ordered recently. There's nothing in Kamen Rider. We don't talk about Ultraman here. That's just more money I have to spend. We're getting... The reason why I got this one up, so on the 21st of September, we're getting a re-release wave of the Heisei Generations Edition figure art. So we're getting Drive Type Speed, Ghost Oridamashi, X-Aid Action Gamer Level 2, Spectre, Muck, Brave Quest Gamer Level 2 are getting their re-releases. So the difference is from the regular releases for these figures is Drive comes with his sword and gun. They were separately sold with other figure arts back in the day. Everything Ghost has is pretty much the same. Everything X8 has exactly the same. Spectre, exactly the same. Muck, exactly the same. Brave, exactly the same. So the only real figure you want to get if you didn't get the regular releases, or if you did and didn't get the P. Bandai items, so for Drive it was the Type Technique came with the gun, then you would buy the Drive Type Speed Heisei Generations Edition. Now these items have been released already. This is just another re-release of them. And then finishing it up on the 28th of September, we will get the Shinkocho Seiho Kamen Rider Baron Banana Arm. So this item is retailing for about 11,000 yen. So in Australian, that's about $116 before shipping and tax and all that stuff. For Americans, I'm guessing about $70, $80. I have yet to receive my Kamen Rider Gavv. I think it's being lost in shipping. I thought it'd be arrived by the time I got back from America, but hey, here we are, almost a month after it was shipped. I'm pretty sure I only paid for a week and a half shipping. Oh well, that's on me for being cheap. Don't be cheap with shipping. This is your punishment. This is my punishment. So yeah, that's the only other Shinkocho Seiho, the only figure art that's being released from standard release this upcoming month. That's a new figure, of course. And then these are pre-order ending items. So we also got the Cyclone 1 from Kamen Rider The Next is ending, along with Kamen Rider Nago Fever Beat form. That's it. Woo. So as we already discussed, Auto Vaijin, Majad, and Buffer are coming out soon. So they're out on, I think I said the 17th. Let me check my calendar of items. I have a special calendar that I write all my toys on. Yeah, I said it there. Let me see. At ReStreamBot, I honestly doing something like that with my... Why are you tagging ReStreamBot? I wish they'd release some of the Soto figures because tracking some down can be in pain. I'm trying to make a custom love combo. Nice. Re-release Drive's favorite rider. Out of curiosity, what was your best Toku toy deal? I managed to get all the DX Rider Astro switches for 1,900 yen last year. That's pretty good. Best deal. Honestly, I don't even know anymore. I don't do enough of like the buy auctions and all that type of shit. I think the best deal I had was finding my most recent best deal was getting the all Kamen Rider Legend Revolution game here for like $30 included with the Gashat. So originally when I bought the Ghost Gashat by itself, it was like $20. So essentially I got this game plus other stuff for an extra 10. Other places had been retailing for like 50, 60, so getting it for $30 was pretty good. Just remember I have been collecting these items for almost 15 years, so at some points I had to collect them at retail prices. And it's only when I try to backlog some stuff that I get stuff for cheaper. Actually, yeah, that's a good point, Lost Kiwi Designs. I did get a PBM Kamen Rider O's statue figure. So the 1:6 figure. I got it for like 1,500 yen because it was broken, but it still looks pretty good. It's literally just there to stand and make the Unk, PBM, and AG and human Unk figures look pretty cool. So yeah, instead of paying like $130 for a PBM, $15 for an arm broken one and missing a little piece. So whatever. Earlier today, I bought all the PS3 and PS4 Rider games, premium sound editions. Nice, nice, nice. I've had them for a long time. I only just recently got the PS4 version of Genesis, Kamen Rider Bat-Ride War Genesis, but I've had the PS3 version since Jesus was a boy. But I got the PS4 version for $20. And we will be streaming them all very soon again. Going to stream Memory of Heroes in cosplay. Remember when SH Figure Arts was releasing every metal combo for O's? Remember when SH Figure Arts was releasing every form for Forze as regular releases? That's the nightmare. That's the nightmare. Yeah. So, yeah. But like I said, someone was selling the PS4 version for $20 Australian, so that's why I have it now, and that was literally this year. So that's why I'll be streaming that one on PS4 now. Woo! It looks better than the PS3, and also because I have a Japanese PSN account, so I can download all the DLC again. That will be fun. But yeah, as you can see, that is it for all the toys for this month. That's it. Any other toys in the chat? Has anyone got anything else cool coming this month? I got a whole bunch of stuff, but I cannot discuss it because that will ruin the surprises. In the chat, go. Who's got Gavv coming? Who's taking a bite? Who take a bite? Who take a bite of Gavv? Otherwise, I'll just leave you with my final thoughts if no one's going to talk. Okay, so final thoughts of the stream. So lots of interesting stuff coming out this month. We got a few Gochizos that we need to purchase. But yeah, this is another P. Bandai heavy month of pre-orders and releases. This week, not too much because they had a lot of regular releases last week. So it is a new series that has been released. Nothing for Boom Boonja has been coming out lately, but get ready for some stuff soon. Because now they're in their third lap. And the story will be changing up, so they got to release some more robots. So, yeah. Only a few Gochizos, but something cool I got was this book, The Kanzen Shokan, which has concept art for all the kaijin from Kuga. Ah, yes, that one. Yes. I don't collect enough of the books, I don't care personally. DX and a little bit of figure art now. It's only DX. Gonna have all the DX stuff. Or signed books. I will take signed books. So yeah, get ready for more Boom Boonja toys to be released. We still got the final power up and the final robots. Gavv, it's just the start now, so we got plenty more things to come out. Prepare your bank accounts for December, January, February, because that's when all the big P. Bandai Memorial Edition stuff coming out. Yeah. So, for all you new viewers, just remember just remember, we will be streaming now during from 9 a.m. So that's 4 p.m. Pacific time and 7 p.m. East Coast time in America. So the first thing we'll be streaming on Wednesday. So your Tuesday will be, I think we're going to try to finish Yakuza 6. We're going to do a full Yakuza finish up, and then maybe based on who's watching, we might play Kamen Rider Batride War Sosei, so Genesis 3 on PS4, just to see how the American audience is receptive to it. So yeah, that's cool. So yeah, look forward to that. First stream, Yakuza 6, followed by, hopefully we can finish it, and then we'll play Kamen Rider Batride War 3, because it is the more stronger out of the Kamen Rider Batride War games. We'll be doing some filming in regards to the Kamen Rider W specials, and then we got some Kaiser stuff that we need to film by next Friday. So look forward to that on our YouTube channels. Yeah, lots of W stuff coming out soon, and lots of Kaiser stuff too. So yeah, we love Kaiser here, even though Kaiser doesn't love us. So other than that, guys, thank you so much for watching today's first episode of Toei Toy Talk. I know we're off to a rocky start to begin with. Only a 2-hour stream. We talked enough about some toys, but hey, what have you. So let's just go through our thank yous for now. So thank you to Jedi Vader for joining our stream. Thank you to Kamen Rider Meta for joining the stream. Thank you for Mega Dong joining the stream. Thank you to Captain Gokai joining the stream and resubbing. Thank you to Lost Kiwi Designs. Thank you to Mr. Big Stream. Thank you to Gamatori. Thank you to Putty05 for following now. Thank you to K Kieran Transformer 1. Thank you to thank you to Captain Gokai. Let me see, who else did we have? Tankayo. To Munyam. Thank you to Toku Toy Photobiz for joining. And honestly, I think that's all that really matters. But also thank you to watching, all you people who just watching us on YouTube. And thank you if you're just watching on Twitch. Thank you for coming to our first episode. Otherwise, yeah, we will see you later in the week. Otherwise, we'll see you when we release some new videos on YouTube. Thank you so much. Enjoy your weekend. And we'll see you next week. Bye for now. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.